Say something for the podcast. Tell the people what you feel.
I'm just jazzed about being on the show, man.
You are listening to The Objective Jerk, where objectiveness is the objective, and I am said jerk. Red Fang. Who out there listens to or has heard of Red Fang? It's like a, I guess that's what they call a sludge rock, kind of it's like a really dirty metal hard rock band. And it's funny, you listen to their music and you look at their picture and they look exactly like you think they look. Just dudes that, wear their clothes, don't give a crap, drinking and jamming together, and that's it. You know what I mean? Just like normal, grungy, blue collar, working class kind of guys. It's just kind of funny. Sometimes you'll hear some kind of music or a singer or whatever, and then you actually see what they look like, and you're like, "What? That's who that is? That's who that is." But anyway, I'm talking to my old friend, and music was a big part of our relationship, and so I haven't talked to him in a long time. So he's like throwing things at me. He's like, "Dude, have you checked out this? Have you checked out that?" And so that was the one that I suggested to him, was Red Fang. I gotta check out some of the ones that he's talked about though. He showed me one, like something in the rut. I'll have to look it up again, but it wasn't bad. But like we have a commonality, is that a word? In some music, but then he liked some music that I just wasn't, not for me, and then I think I like music that's not really his taste, But at our core, we like the same music. But yeah, so I was just listening to that again. Red Fang, I gotta give them. I've been listening to Chevelle like crazy lately. Anyway, so I was on Twitter and I saw somebody had posted. Oh, where'd it go? I do that every time. But somebody had posted. Oh, here we go. No, that's not it. They had posted like it's been approved or whatever that they're gonna remake Starsky and Hutch, that old 70s like buddy cop kind of show, but they're gonna have women be the characters. And I'm just like, how effing stupid do you have to be? Why do you have Cagney and Lacey? You already have a female team of, buddy cop, whatever. Why are you it's like, you know what? Okay, fine. If that's how you want to be, then I say we remake Murder, She Wrote and make it Murder, He Wrote. What else? Dr. Quinn, Medicine Man. What else? Xena, the Warrior King. What else was the big? Oh, Buffy, Buffman, the Vampire Slayer. What else? I know there's more out there, but it's like, come on. There's already female-led properties out there. Just do those or make a new one. Why do they have to? They're trying to. It's driving me nuts. And the thing is none of these things do well. They're not successful. They do these shows and nobody watches them, or they do for the first episode, or the only people that are actually watching it is people that like have YouTube channels that watch it and shit all over it. You know what I mean? They're the only ones watching it. Nobody wants to watch that crap. It's just, it amazes me that it's just, I don't know. It doesn't amaze me. It like makes me vomit in my mouth. It's like, God, that'd be kind of cool though. Buff Man, the Vampire Slayer. I used to watch that. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I remember that's that's kind of the time that I used to watch TV. And I started watching it because I thought she was hot, and then that other girl, she was pretty hot. But then I actually ended up, getting into the show and liking the show. Um, what else did I watch? I remember watching a little bit of Dawson's Creek, but then I was like, yeah, no, I don't like this. Like I watched the first few episodes. I may have even watched the first season. I can't remember. I remember watching Buffy. I used to watch Seinfeld and Friends. I used to record Seinfeld and Friends on VHS so I could watch it when I was stoned. Because, yes, I used to partake in the sticky icky. And, to be honest, I still do occasionally. Actually, I'd rather that than drink. But anyway, speaking of drinking, my beer that I'm making, I get to bottle it tomorrow. So then it has to sit for another 2 weeks. But I got to update that the ingredients that I ordered is coming in, so it should come in today. So tomorrow when I bottle my beer, I can then turn around and brew another gallon and let that sit. So by the time my bottles are ready to drink, I have another batch that's ready to be bottled. So I'm trying to kind of keep the cycle, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Well, it's just 1 gallon, so. But I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to keep up. I'll have to start letting people drink it, get more bottles. I have some bottles already done up, so I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. I'm excited, but then I'm like, man, I was excited about that ginger beer, and I didn't like the way that turned out. So, but this stuff, like cleaning it out, and when I took, the first 2 days, it's like it bubbles over a lot, and you have to have an overflow, and then it calms down the yeast and stuff, and then you just put like a little air valve release kind of thing. But when I switched it, when I took the overflow, it smelled like beer, so I'm like, cool, this is, I think, gonna work. And I'm not concerned about the alcohol level. I don't really care. I just want a good tasting beer to have, because that's kind of all I want. I drink, like, the beer here is pretty strong. And actually just the other day I drank it's like a Japanese beer called Tiger. They have it here, and it's like, I think it's like 6 or 7% or something. But I drank those, and I just was like, yeah. I don't know. I don't like being drunk or even buzzed anymore. So, but I still want like a beer, so a low alcohol content, good tasting beer would be good. So that's what I'm hoping this, because for some reason when I smoke meat or I grill, when I'm doing anything like grill type, I want to drink beer. It's like you have to drink beer to grill food or smoke food or something. I don't know. That's me. I don't know. But so yeah, more TV shows or more properties, more whatever are getting ruined by, I don't know. That's alternative shit. I don't watch anything anymore. I watch some Netflix and here and there, but most of the stuff that comes out, I don't watch it. Let's see. Off-duty cop shoots and kills mugger trying to rob her in Chicago. I'm gonna watch this real quick. All right, some lady. Oh, he's grabbing her. Ooh, she's like, I'll kill you. Ooh, shoots him. Oh, damn. Dude, 2 shots and he's still trying to get. Oh, see, I think she just like shot him in the leg. She's like, I told you I was going to shoot you, didn't I? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Jeez. Let me see. I got to read what people are saying. Most of the time they chart. What? See, this person's just trying to. Wait, how is he dead? So he's like, charge her with murder. Hold on, let me reply to this. So people are like, oh, she shot him 3 times. It should have been once. But it's like, you can see it. She's shooting him, but he's still, like, either he didn't feel it or she missed. And he's still trying to get a hold of her. It's like, dude, you know she's got a gun. He shot. No, she's going to keep shooting until he stops. People are stupid. If you listen to this and you're a liberal, you're an idiot. Just FYI. That's funny. Let's see. I never get responses, though. Sometimes I try and do, what is it called? Trolling. And oh, crap. Hold on. Every time I make a comment, too, I paste on there a link to my latest episode. So, try to get people to. So I used to get more, or I used to do this more, and I haven't done it much. And it kind of shows because my downloads are a little down compared to what they were. But I also think that the website or the platform I was using previously for my podcast, I think that when I pasted the link, it would just be the link. So then somebody would click on it and it would maybe technically download it, and somebody may listen to it, but they may not. But so they click on it and that counts as a download. So I was getting downloads, and then every once in a while I'd get somebody saying, hey, what's the link to? And I would just, that's just to my podcast, But this new website or this new platform, Podbean, when I paste it, it has the little player, so you can actually like listen to it on Twitter. It doesn't what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't direct you to another site or another page or anything like that. You can just play it right then and there. And then it says, or it has my logo and all that kind of stuff. So people can kind of decide if they want to click on it or not. So I think a lot of my downloads from my previous podcasting platform were like false positives. You know what I mean? So it was technically a download when they click on it, but they didn't actually download or listen to it or anything like that. So I think my downloads that I'm getting now is a little bit more realistic. So, which is, kind of fine. I'd rather know how many I got. And, I don't care if it's a slow process. I'm fine with that. No big deal. I would say there's probably 10 people that listen to me regularly. And then the rest are just, checking it out or whatever, this and that. So my new website or whatever, though, you can subscribe. So, and then you can also like the episode. So if you click on it, well, let me look. Actually, I'm going to see what happens. Hold on, let me see. So if you click on it, what is? Oh, that's tweets and replies. Hold on. I'm going to click on it real quick. So here we go. So here's my thing. So I click on it. It kind of opens up. And then it just has it right there. So you can hit play. And then you can listen to it. Which is kind of cool, I think. Yeah, so it play the podcast on Podbean. So then, it has a Podbean app that you can go to. But see, let's see. You can't like it from here, which kind of sucks. You can click on it and it takes you to my website, which is where you can like it, but I don't know. So somebody has to be like, oh, that's cool. He's funny, whatever. But yeah, so that's how that's going. It's funny. I've been I told you about my friend. So I've been talking to him, same guy, about music and everything. And when we talked to each other the other day for it was 4 hours, something like that. And when we first started, it was like, okay, we're doing the video, Messenger, but it wasn't on Messenger, it was on Instagram. So, so he gets on there and I can see him, but I can't hear him very good or something. So I put on my earbuds and then he's like, oh, wait, I can't hear you now. And then, we're going back and forth trying to figure out. So it took us 10 minutes, each of us messing with our phone and headphones and earbuds and everything before we actually started kind of talking. And it was I just remember just laughing because I was like, dude, look at us. We're old men trying to, maneuver this technology. It's like my my dad, he could hook up a VCR and a sound system like the old ways with the component cables and the coax cable and stuff like that. But he didn't know how to do newer Blu-rays and DVD players with the HDMI, which is actually easier. It's just one cable, you don't have to mess with anything. But he just didn't know it, So that part, that kind of stuff I grew up on. So I can connect stuff to, you know what I mean? But then it's some stuff on these apps and everything, I don't know. And I see my kids do stuff. I'm like, whoa, what'd you do? How'd you do that? So I'm just feeling old. For some reason, though, I keep getting it's like GarageBand keeps brain farting or something. And I just keep hearing this. And it's what is going on? There's something going on. I think I got to close this out after this one. Hopefully that's what it is. Or maybe I just need to get a different recording system. I've been using this one, which is GarageBand works fine, but it's kind of meant for recording music and stuff, that's how I recorded, the badass bass tones that you hear in the intro and the outro. All right. Well, okay. So I kind of went off track there. Let's see. So, yeah, we talked about that. Yeah. So, I mean, if you listen to this and go to the website, click on the Podbean, not the theobjectivejerk.com. I'm still kind of working on that. Actually, I haven't been on there in forever. I should check it out. But I would think I would get an email. But just go to the Podbean and you can it kind of helps me figure out which episodes, what kind of content you guys like, the best. So then I can kind of focus maybe a little bit more on that style or that type of whatever. I don't know. Or maybe I'm shit and you have a better idea of what I should talk about or whatever, man. I'm up for it. I'm game. So let me know. Okay, so Twitter. Let's see. Well, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna check and see what time I'm at on the podcast. 20. Oh, I'm almost done. Let's see. What can I talk about? I fixed the spigot that my dog broke. It's kind of a temporary fix. It was just because I couldn't have water to the house, so that's annoying. My wife, I'm just having one of those days, man. I need to go pray, go meditate and pray. I think I'm going to do that after this because I'm just having a day that, like, a bunch of little things are going wrong. Just little stuff on top of the big stuff like the thing breaking or the issues with my bike that I had, mountain bike, and then now like the seat covers that put on my wife's car don't fit, don't work, which they're not meant for it, so it's not a huge deal, but it's just when you add up all these little things that don't go right, then I end up getting really irritable and annoyed and pissed off. And I'm no fun to be around, And I got to go to a gender reveal party tonight in Lawag, which is like the nearest large city. It's actually I think it's the capital of the province that I live in, Ilocos Norte. So it's basically like, picture like the state I live in. So I live in the state of Ilocos Norte. And the capital is Lawag. And so that's where the party's at. I just went to one not that long ago. I'm not really looking forward to going, but it's my wife, which means my cousin as well, Den. We get along pretty good and stuff. So, I want to support them, I guess you could say. So I'm going. I don't want to go, but I need to go, or I should go, But yeah, that's why I'm kind of hopefully nothing else goes wrong. God, I just did it again. Hold on, I'm gonna stop and see if I can hear it. So you can't notice it, which is good, I guess. It's just a little edit, kind of whatever, but it's kind of bugging me, man. I gotta figure out what's going on. But so that's what I'm doing today, going to the dam. But yeah, I don't want to go. But I will go. But I think that's why my wife, she took my bike to the bike shop repair for me to kind of, so I could, to let me rid the irritability demons out of me, so that I can go to this gender reveal, because we're like a bunch of the family's going. So she's driving her car and I'm driving mine, and they're both gonna be filled with people, which I can't stand. I'll probably wear some headphones and listen to music. But yeah, I think she's just trying to like not bother me, so I can hopefully not be an irritable asshole. Ooh, irritable asshole. Maybe that's another podcast. No. But that's it. Okay. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about, what did I talk about? Talked about, the shows. That was the thing, I think. Just all the, let's start a petition. Let's start a revolution. Let's get all the popular female-led shows through the years. House on the Prairie, whatever, man. All of them. And switch them with males. Have male roles in it. And I bet you they would be more successful than the ones. It's just, People, it's kind of like the basketball thing, the women's basketball. We don't get paid as much. It's because nobody cares. Nobody watches. Nobody goes to the games. Men don't go to the games. I mean, some do. But where's the women? All these women that are like, oh my God, you know how much they make? They don't make. It's like, well, do you go? Do you even know the team that's in your city? No. Do you know anything? No. Go watch a game. Go support them. That's how you get them paid. But no, they just want them to get paid just because for not, you know what I mean? It's like, it doesn't work that way. You gotta earn it. You have to earn it. You don't just get shit for free. People with these, they get out of college and are like, oh, I should make all this money. I got this degree. No, you have to show that you can work. And you have experience and you have a good work ethic. That's hard to say. Work ethic. Just because you have a degree, you don't mean shit. This has been the Objective Jerk. Yay, yay!